welcome to Charlton Farm. How are you? You all right? Yeah. And how are you since the last time?
When you have a child that is very ill, you have a role as a parent, you have a role as a nurse, a doctor, a consultant, a chemist, a pharmacist as well. And you have, 6 or 7 roles, plus trying to meet the needs of the other children, plus everything else in the domestic house.
Trying to be a husband or wife and a person.
So coming to the hospice, suddenly, your role as a pharmacist is gone. You're no longer a nurse, you're no longer a doctor. All that is taken over if you need to be, and you can be a parent again.
I can just enjoy all the bits that sometimes you forget to enjoy because you're so busy thinking of the next job you have to do.
Being able to be a parent is what the hospice is about.
The MacBean family are at Charlton Farm with their 3 children, Ollie, Belle and Emily. Ollie has had complex needs from birth, and for the first few years of his life, Nick and Laurie cared for him by themselves.
We were offered hospice care and we turned it down because we were in that mindset that we can cope, and handing everything over to anyone was almost too much for us to deal with.
I think we felt that no one else could know him as well as we did.
But actually we were wrong.
When Ollie was 3, his twin sisters Belle and Abby were born. The babies contracted an infection, which in Abby's case developed into meningitis.
During that time we weren't coping. Suddenly it was actually, we're going to have to look outside of us, we're going to have to accept help. And I was in intensive care with Abby, and a lady came in from Children's Hospice South West, and she said, I really feel that you need to come and visit us. And as soon as we came through that gate, our perceptions of hospice care changed. It gave us the opportunity to know that Ollie was safe and being cared for and looked after in the best possible way, and for us to be able to spend time together to visit Abby in hospital.
And it was to the hospice that the family turned when Abby died.
You can't think in that situation, and even if you have an expectation that you will lose your child, it's very difficult to cope with it happening, and it can't not be a shock. Without the hospice, I can't see a way in which we would have coped. I can't understand how, without their support. I can't see how it would have been possible.
Since that time, the family have been regular visitors to Charlton Farm.
This place has everything that Ollie could possibly ever want. It allows you to meet the needs of the other children as well. When you have a child with additional needs, those demands do pass on to the siblings, quite heavily.
They love coming here because they can just have no restrictions.
This one's my bed, and there's a TV, and that's Emily's bed.
They have someone there who wants to entertain them at their beck and call.
So those are the sibling workers. And also the sibling workers are trained to deal with some of the emotional issues around them having a sibling who may have a shortened life expectancy or huge needs or whatever that is. And there's always the opportunity around fun stuff to be able to talk, maybe open up about the things that holding back because they know mum and dad are really stressed out. Such a huge thing that the hospice offers you.
There's just so many points where you need that support. On diagnosis, having the support there. The care needs, having the support there. The end of life care, having the support. And then the after death care, just having the right amount of support at all those different points is vital.